Alright, so I had a cool idea for a deck. However, I don't have Flareons. So if anyone that watches my channel owns Flareons, then you should trade me. Yeah, that's... I feel like I've done good enough bargaining. You receive a random EX I own. I receive Flareon. How about that? I also might need a Leafeon. So if you guys got a Leafeon as well, then let me know. Oh wait, I don't think we wait. How does trading work in this game? Like, I don't think you can trade Flareon yet. I think you can trade Leafeon because Leafeon was like in an old set, whereas Flareon was now. Well, yeah, if you got a Leafeon, then trade me a Leafeon. Otherwise, we'll just get Flareon out of this pack. Check this shit out. Damn. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been lucky with packs at all recently. Like, it's just been misery. Like, just misery, right? So honestly, nothing's changed really. Like last time I got a good pack was when my girlfriend opened it, right? Like I'm just bad at pack openings, bro. Like the only reason I ever whoa wait, was that like a gold shiny thing? No, absolutely nothing. All right, cool. I'm glad we were able to pull. I think that was like 0 for 4, 0 for 5. Like I'm putting up like Bron numbers if he was like paraplegic and in a coma. Like that's the kind of numbers I'm putting up right now. Anyway, let's go check our wonder picks because that's a thing. Um, However, hitting one of these is like hitting the lotto. Let alone like finding one is like winning the lotto. Oh, Tinkerton, terrific thumping. That's an attack name. There's Primarina. We already have that guy. Yeah, no Flareons. Damn. All right. So today we're gonna be real original in that case, and I hope you guys are ready for some really good content, also known as, yep, personal info. All right, cool. So, the idea is that Greninja, hear me out, it's original. Greninja, bench damage. Sylveon, draw engine. Giratina, damage. I feel like it'll work. Anyway, so I was gonna talk about something today, but I kind of forgot. So instead, I got a massage gun. This shit's pretty cool. Yeah, nah, W massage gun. That's about that. Anyway, our hand stinks, right? We're versing polio. Damn, alright. And we're going first. Damn, alright. And we have nothing in hand. Damn, alright. You know what? This game's really been pissing me off. I was at like 1,900 elo, and then we just kept losing. So yeah, I was top 10k for a bit. And then we just, I think I was. There's a chance I'm lying on that, actually. And then we just kept losing. But yeah. And like, I've just had not good hands. Like, no research, no Pokeball, no EVs, no Sylveons. Like, I don't know what the big idea is. Like, if there is really a big idea. But if there is a big idea, it's currently pissing me off. Alright, and we've gone turn 1 Mars. So the only good thing that was the rare candy Greninja is now gone. Instead, we have a next turn draw 2, and we're getting shot at by polio. Not a good sign. All right, there's Greninja. However, man, if he has rare candy, if his 2 cards are rare candy and that thing, I am throwing hands. I'm gonna attach, dude. This is a gamble. I think attaching to the Froakie makes no Froakie. If he's got the rare candy, we're losing anyway, right? Like that ass. The idea is rare candy. We find rare candy next, and we go Greninja rare candy, and then we blow his polio up with Frog. But yeah. Oh no, please, no, 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 oh, no, 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 no. No. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I've just been getting hydro pumped recently. Just been getting hydro pumped and dumped. Like I don't know what, like in the beginning it was going so well. Like I got to Master Ball so easily, and ever since I hit Master Ball, bang, brick wall, nothing. But yeah, so I'm going to California in like less than a month. Let me know what I should do in California. No, I'm going to Anaheim. Anaheim's in California though, right? I think so. Yeah, it's like Anaheim, California. But yes, I'm going to go there for the World Championships. Let me know if there's anything cool to do and what food I should try. That's the main thing. I wanna eat. I like food. But the problem is that the actual Pokemon TCG, it's not as easy as Pocket. There's a lot more stuff you gotta think about, right? Like each deck is 60 cards instead of 20 cards. And you gotta put, like, you know, like this one is like, if you can read, you'll be fine. However, over there you have to form like quite a few cognitive thoughts per game, right? Like there's quite a few cognitive thoughts you're gonna have to form if you want to be a decent player. So that's the one thing that's like irks me, is that if I play enough of Pocket, am I just gonna forget? Like, am I just gonna have dementia and just forget? I don't know what that does. All right, time to use our reading ability. As long as the Pokemon is on your bench, your active basic Pokemon's recourse is 1 less. So the only place you do not want it is in the active, and you have unfortunately started it. That's unlucky, bro. That is truly unlucky. Anyway, so the World Championships is coming up, and I gotta decide on a deck, right? So right now, the main deck in format in the main TCG is like Dragapult and Gardevoir. Gardevoir is really strong right now, like way too strong. Dude, okay, like, look, when I go first, I have to pass. That is the only button I click is the pass button. And he gets double energy, triple bench. Like, I don't know, man. And our play here going second is attach and click ability, right? Next turn, we've got some stuff cooking, right? Next turn, next turn she broke, I'm up. But this turn, he has double research. Both of his research gone already. He has 8 cards in deck. Dude, what did I do wrong, right? Like, who did I piss off to the point where I can't do shit? Tina, is it you? Should I put God up here instead? Right? Well, speaking of God, he's there now, right? Like, what's the big idea, Chief? Right? I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. Because right now, nothing is going on. There's nothing. No brains. Repel? What does Repel do? Choose a Pokemon decision? Oh, fuck off. Like, why? I mean, we're gonna get Froakie because we might top deck an X speed, I guess. And that's this is just better than Sabrina. Opponent's active basic Pokemon. All right, never mind. Maybe it's not better than Sabrina. I was gonna say that's just literally Sabrina. Hold up. Yeah, we'll use Tabby Urban. Like, why is Repel even good then? It's the X speed though. All right, finally, shit's going good for us, dude. We're back. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, this game like has been treating me so badly. Like, at the slightest bit of like the little amounts of like joy we get, it's like happy, you know, like way too much joy for finding one card. But hey, this is like the first time in like 4 games we've got a Greninja set up, so that's cool. Your opponent conceded, dude. Aura. That was cold. That was cold. We hit the X speed. We hit some drugs. And then frogged. And just geeked him out. That's a dub. That was quite literally a dub. Yeah, not something I can say often nowadays, unfortunately. Shout out T. T's grass. T's not grass. T is great. Not grass, though. That will be weed. Anyway. So... last time I traveled, so I was born in the UK. Fun fact, right? Little lore drop. I was born in the UK, and I loved the UK for the first, like, you know, oh boy was I ignorant, a little silly man. I was 7, so like, yeah, up until 7, I loved the UK, and then I think like, yeah, at the age of 8 or 10, like around that time frame, I moved to South Africa. So that's now currently where I reside, South Africa. I'll never forgive my dad for that. Honestly, no, I got my girlfriend here. You know what? Maybe it could have been worse. It could have been like, no, you know, Siberia would have been cold, probably literally. Could have been Somalia. You know, I feel like if I had to choose between South Africa and Somalia, I'm probably choosing South, right? So yeah. Oh, dude, the rare candy, hell yeah. Too bad we have 3 of our 4 evolutions in our hand. I just look. Just not the other Sylveon. Anything other than the other Sylveon. Okay, Frog, cool. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll take it. You know, not because beggars can't be choosers. Even though I wish I could choose. but we can't because it's Pokemon Pocket and everything is random. But yeah, so I lived in the UK for the first couple of years of my life, and I really enjoyed it. You know, like, it was a walkable place. You could just go outside and not worry about dying instantly. Like in South Africa, if you walk outside, you just die, right? Don't fact check that, right? Like, dead ass, you just walk outside, gunshots, instantly dead, right? On the spot. In the UK, you can walk outside. For legal reasons, that is a joke. I don't want to recommend visiting South Africa because there's shit all to do here. But I mean, it could be worse, you know? It's like, it's not miserable. Like, it's not the best thing ever, but it's not miserable. Hey, Greninja's back. Like, we just put you back into the deck. Like, please leave us alone, OG. Anyway, we get to rare candy into the shiny frog. But yeah, like, it was nice because you get to walk around and stuff. And like, you know, the first time I visited Japan, dude, that place is insane. Like, you can walk everywhere. Like, most people own a bike. Like, the public transport is insane. Like, I know it's like not a lot because of like the bar is low from where, like, when I was in the UK, I was tiny, I was baby, so I didn't really travel much on my own. And like in South Africa now, like, if I want to go anywhere, I have to get in the car and go. But like in Japan, it's like so much nicer because, well, you aren't. One, it's cheap. Like, Japan is, if you're earning in dollars, it's cheap. I'm not earning dollars, so it's not cheap for me. But for you guys, because most of you guys are from America. Also, if you're watching, smash subscribe because a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. Yeah, not too sure about that one, boys. I'm gonna need you to smash that subscribe button. But regardless, I think honestly over here, I don't really want the. Problem is, I don't know what the Garchomp does, right? I really don't know what the Garchomp does. We may have misclicked. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna put the cape on the Giratina because I was meant to put the cape on the Giratina and attach to the Giratina and then kill the Gibble with the Giratina, but I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the whole problem, is that South Africa's not walkable, and the UK, while walkable, I was 5, so I couldn't walk in the UK. It just wasn't a thing I could do. And then now, you know, maybe this has worked out because now we can kill that guy with. Maybe this is almost worked out in a better way. All right, because now we can just go X speed, retreat Giratina into the frog, the big frogger, the number one lodger. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so it's like, so in South Africa, I think this is like the 4th time I've said it. I keep trying to say something and I just never get to it. But in America, like, I don't know, I thought America was like it was walkable, right? But everyone I've spoken to, like all of my, like, all the people I coach have said it's not walkable. And that baffles my mind, you know? Like, America's meant to be the land of the free. However, you have to hop in your car if you want to go anywhere. There's something freeing about that. Holy shit, that's the first time I've seen win streak on my screen pop up in a long time. But yeah, so like I know, like, I went back to the UK recently for some tournaments as well, and it's nice, right? It's like, I'd say it's like a medium between South Africa and Japan, because it's like, you do have public transport, however it is quite expensive, right? Like, I mean, what, I was in, I don't even know where I was, but I was heading to London and it was like 30 quid to get from where I was to London. That was like an hour trip, an hour and a half trip, which is like a lot of money. That's like $40, right? And then Uber's there. Holy shit, dude. Don't, like, if you think, like, what is this opening hand? If you're thinking of Ubering somewhere, don't bother. Stay inside, bro. Like, if you want to Uber across the street, you probably got to pay like £40 of some dude to pull up and give you a piggy bank across the street. Anyway, we're probably versing a mirror match here, which does kind of stink due to the fact that our hand is double candy Pokeball. However, we're going to top deck Research, and Research is going to grab us Froakie plus Sylveon, and then next turn we're going to go Pokeball for the Eevee, And then Eevee's gonna next turn give us like double rare candy, and we're gonna get double frogs up online, and we're gonna be chilling. Straight chilling, dude. Nope, we get a second Cyrus. Alright, cool. So, yep. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. This is epic. This is gameplay, dude. How have we seen 2 Froakies, like, it's trying to build us a deck list. It's give us hold up. Reload. It's giving, and he gets turn 2 rare candy Greninja, while we have 2 rare candy 0 Greninja, double Cyrus, double Froakie, 0 reasons to live. What deck is the most consistent deck? Is he gonna go Cyrus? You absolute twat. Dude, like, the only thing I had going for me was the fact that there was a chance I could attack with Greninja next turn. However, I'm going to top deck Hero's Cape. Even worse. Arguably way worse. Like, way worse. We just die next turn. Alright, you know what? What deck could be, like, really consistent? Right? Giratina Darkrai seems like a deck that would be really consistent, right? Because, I mean... Now that I think about it, maybe that deck is consistent. Maybe that deck's actually pretty good. Anyway, you guys can figure that out later, because this video now comes to an end, unfortunately.